Hey King,
What's up? What's up? How you guys are doing?
we doing good. What's your ethnicity?
Haitian, black Haitian.
Oh, okay. So you want to address the prompt for us? Now the
Yeah,
TPS is ending. What has your American experience, the United States of America experience been?
it's all love to me. It's all love. I had no issue whatsoever. People was good. Had a good time. Nice time to pack our stuff and go build the nation. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's all love, man. You know what I mean? Everybody have their struggle. Everybody got their ups, got their down. I guess the fight still continue. Hopefully, because like people look at the situation that's I think in Haiti, right, and they just look at the gangs. The gang is a byproduct of the corruption that's happening, you know. And yeah,
You said
sorry about that. Yeah, it's a byproduct of the corruption that's happening on a governmental level and the influence that's happening on the international level. So, um, they say the people that can't run will have to fight, right? So people are in a situation where they will have to fight, not only clean up the mess from the inside, but also, stand up against the superpower that actually, since 1804, actually took their time to destabilize the country over and over and over again, coup after coup after coup after coup, with the participation of Haitian inside of the country. Let's be honest, right? So yeah, it's a mess, and there's a cleanup that need to be done. Thanks you guys for allowed us to be here because I think that happened after 2010 after the earthquake. So yeah, 16 years. It's all love. We always figure it out. For the people that love us, we love you guys. For the people that don't, we pray for them. You know what I mean? So yeah.
okay, King. Let me ask you, what you think gonna be the hardest thing for some people to get used to when they go back home?
Um, I think the hardest thing will be, for the people that will be in Port-au-Prince, right? Because Port-au-Prince is sectorized, and you're stepping into a gang territory. People have to know where to step and where not to step, who's the leader of what and who's not the leader of what, until everything is kind of like overthrown, because I think it's going to be a massive revolution, and I hope that there's a direction to it because people, like, I don't want people to look at the gang leaders as they are the only problem, because if, let's say, today barbecue is on alive, I promise you within 24 hours somebody will replace him that's probably going to be 10 times worse. So if they really want to clean up the mess, clean up the whole mess on every single level. Yeah, that's my idea.
Okay, so when y'all go back, will y'all be going back to Port-au-Prince?
Yeah, all over the place. Some people, some people from Port-au-Prince, some people from the countryside. The people that's like on the countryside, they don't have to deal with that nonsense.
Right.
But the people that's like, in like the gang territory, which is actually obviously, Port-au-Prince itself, they have to deal with that. It's a must.
Can you pick
And
where you go, or you got to have family there? Like if you wanted to go to the countryside, you got to have family there, or you know what I mean. With the
yeah,
money, well, y'all, I mean, you know what I mean. Like I know I don't. I'm not really too educated on how far the US dollar stretch, but will some of y'all have enough money saved, or I don't know, some people might be taking that offer of the 2,600. Will that
yeah.
be enough to get you in like a okay area where you don't have to be around, the violence?
Yeah, hopefully, yes, because like, um, I think like the reality of it is like the fact that a lot of people actually left the capital, right? The countryside, which was to be less expensive to live, become expensive to live now because it's overcrowded, overpopulated, and stuff like that. And on the flip side of it, Port-au-Prince is dirt cheap to live there because nobody want to live there. You know what I mean? In a sense. So hopefully, the people, some do. You know what I mean? They can. So it's a matter of do you have family on the countryside? Do you have people on the countryside? Or do you have what it takes to stay on the countryside? And some people do, some people don't. So not everybody have the same luck. You know what I mean?
The countryside is real rural, like
Yeah, yeah, 100%. Like, from I don't know if you're familiarized with Haiti, but from Leogane all the way up to the south, there's like it's impossible for that nonsense that's happening in Port-au-Prince to be there. It's just not. If you go from Cap Haitian, you'll swear you're in a different country. You
Thank you.
know, yeah, you'll swear you're in a different country. But yeah, Port-au-Prince is where things are really, really bad.
Okay. All right. Hold on. Let me see if any of my mods or panelists. Anybody else have any questions?
Yeah, man. The Haitians that I've been around in Montgomery County, Maryland, I don't know who is affected by TPS, but I'm sure some of them are. And I just can't see them going back to Haiti, man. And from my experience with them, man, they not scared of a little tough times in America, man. They can stay. You ain't gotta leave. Y'all can. And then the politician, the leader of the Haitian community, I guess she got on national TV and said we not going nowhere. So she got on national TV in front of the whole world and said stay. I think that's what y'all should do. Y'all should stay, man. It's gonna be difficult. We was actual slaves. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So, one thing we know is slavery. We mastered it. We experts in slavery, dude. So what Trump did was basically put people in the.
I think that was the ancestors cut his mic out.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish y'all the best though. I hope and y'all not gonna be the only group that have to go, but I hope a lot of people take this time and really try to work hard to fix up the country. Let me ask you. I got one last question.
Hmm.
If the government over there like they that hardcore, y'all do y'all feel like y'all can fight it off and fight and really make a change?
Let me make something crystal clear, right? And you guys
Mhm.
do your research on this. The real reason why the president himself was unalive is because he refused to participate in the nonsense, and he kind of like exposed the force that kept the country underdeveloped, right? And and people understood that he's not working on the favor of the common people, basically, because for in Haiti, which is like a little bit crazy, right? There's no election, there's selections, right? The international committee have to accept the people that's going to be participated or candidate of the election, because they have to apply to obey by foreign status. So all these people that you see in the U.S. The Haitian government, that actually they face actually is a representative of Haiti, do not work for Haiti. A lot of them are CIA agents that's actually put in place to um, benefit foreign countries, right? And obviously the president was against that, and he stood up against that concept, and that's the reason why he was unalive, because the whole idea was for him to leave, and he didn't want to leave. The man just you know wanted to face the adversity to see a different Haiti, and that's the reason why we got the result that we have. And that's the reason why we have the gangs. A lot of them are rising and say, we're not believing in no government that's going to come if they're not corrupted, and then it's going to be an issue, because somebody like Barbecue say, his words is like, we're going to make Haiti a heaven for everybody or a hell for everybody. So yeah, that's his word. It's like, we don't mind facing justice for the crime that we committed, but we need to have a government that's not corrupted, with people that we trust, that benefit the country, and we're willing to pay for what we. But until then, it's gonna be all right. So
But do you
it's
like barbecue?
um I don't like what he's doing, but they're exposing a lot of corruption in Haiti. I
Okay,
mean,
okay. So
they
it's some good
literally.
and bad.
Yeah, they're just exposing like the government and what they, because that right now they understand one thing. Let me make that clear also. They understand they trap, right? They literally trap. Yeah,
Okay.
you guys who do have the territory, got the money, but you guys can go nowhere. It's a matter of time till the people revolt. And they're trying to show the people that the corruption that the government is going, like electricity in Haiti, right? There's a gang leader that actually went and showed that all the money that's been given, the government is not doing anything but packing it up. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
Hold on,
yeah.
King. Go ahead, Maroon.
Yeah, Zoe.
Yeah, man.
So are you not going to acknowledge the fact that you guys had two people rise up, right? The last president, before he was unalive, he refused to allow Biden to keep sending, quote unquote, Christian missionaries into Haiti because he knew they were stealing little children, right? And he knew that people were also selling their children. He was the first president in a very long time over there that would not allow YT interference, right? And also, number two, are you not going to acknowledge the fact that
Which
barbecue
president
is
you talking about?
the last president you had right before he was
Jovenel Moise.
unalived? Hold on,
Jovenel?
just hold on. Because
Okay,
I
okay.
know y'all gonna get real hostile when people start telling the truth
No,
about
no, no,
Haiti.
no. You gotta say
Hold
who.
on. I'm gonna finish. I'm just gonna
Okay,
ask you
cool.
another question. Are you also gonna not acknowledge that barbecue is the first person, and he was also a part of the police force or military, whatever y'all have. I don't know exactly what y'all have over there in Haiti, but I know y'all had some kind of law enforcement where barbecue was a part of that. He didn't like the way things were ran. He came up to power, and he also is not allowing YT people to just run in and out of Africa. And he ran them Kenyan soldiers who were unaliving innocent women and children. Uh, he also put a stop to that. He basically had a bunch of people, gave them pew pews, and allowed them to stop doing all this other stuff. Are you not going to acknowledge those two facts about Haiti while you're
So
blaming the
you,
government?
I mean, I'm saying that you saying that's to saying what? That's what I'm saying. Because
Are you not going to acknowledge that? You
the
were talking about
president,
government. Go ahead.
the president you talked about, you didn't call him by name, so I don't want to guess.
The last president you had, when them dudes from Colombia pulled up on an Uber
Jo-
and pew pewed him. Yes, that president,
Jovenel Moses, right?
whatever his name is. Yes.
Okay, cool. What about him? What's up with Jovenel
He
Moses?
was he was the first president, first leader in Haiti in a long time who did not allow the white tea people to keep running in and out of the country, stealing little children. Correct?
Is that a bad thing?
Lord have mercy.
I'm saying though,
Hey, he just wanted you to acknowledge it. I'm sure you do, man. But he ain't here no more,
yeah,
right? But I just
yeah,
want,
but
hey, I don't. You in America, King Zo?
yeah, but he's saying that like what he's saying,
Man,
and
he's just talking politics, man. Look, man, y'all stay over here with us, man. We got y'all back, man. I know it might not seem like that and all that.
listen,
Man, we
it's
love
all
y'all, man.
love.
This
Yeah,
USA,
yeah.
man. Ride out with
Bless,
us,
bless,
man.
Man,
bless,
Johnny
We
bless.
gon'
speak
we
for
gonna get out
himself.
here in these
Ain't no
streets with y'all,
we.
Hey,
man. Y'all
hey,
ain't gotta
Y'all
go
going
listen.
back,
home,
man.
nigga.
I understand that, my brother. No doubt. I got love for you, but I want to talk to FBA. Like, if you want to have a conversation and make points, then we can do that if you want to.
Made my point. You said, is that a bad thing, them not allowing people to, come up in the country and steal y'all children? Because that's what
Okay.
y'all was claiming was going on. These YT Christian missionaries. And, if you go to Dr. Phillips over in Orlando, I used to ask them what I thought was little black children, with these YT quote unquote parents or guardians. And I used to run up and ask them, like, hey, little boy or little girl, you okay? And all that. And, them YT people used to get upset with me. So I'm just saying, I ain't never seen no Haitian do that before.
Okay.
You know what I
Do
mean?
do you know that a lot of Haitian people
Thank you,
did?
Landry.
Yeah, a lot of Haitian people didn't know for sure that the oligarch, right, the other people like the rich folks, whatever, they was participating in organ donating in Haiti. Guess who actually exposed that reality to Haitian, where we cannot dispute it, think it's something that we think about. It's a fact. Is Lama Sanju, which is a gang member, and he went over there and exposed
Okay,
what they
King,
was.
land your plane, and we
Yeah,
gonna
yeah, yeah.
come back to you.
Just to say that whatever he said, people didn't know for sure until somebody came and black and white. They showed that this was happening. So yeah.